it's Frankenman. I bet you're asking, Frankenman, what do you suggest for a budget-oriented pistol caliber carbine? And maybe you're asking, what is a pistol caliber carbine? A pistol caliber carbine is colloquially what you think of as like a submachine gun. So like an MP5 or something like a Tommy gun or I don't know. So I'm trying to think of something that non-gunner people would know to be able to reference. But basically, it's like kind of a mid-length or sometimes it's even a full size length rifle, but it has a smaller, 9 millimeter bullet, 380 ACP bullet, or I'm sorry, 32 ACP bullet, or anything that's not a 5.56 or a shotgun slug or a 223 or like not a big kind of bullet, like a little tiny bullet, even a 22, I suppose, and that is a pistol caliber, right? Smaller caliber carbine. Um, Carbine meaning that it is a longer barrel length than a few inches, right? So if you were to try to look into this market, especially like a few years ago, you were looking at spending no less than $1,000, uh, easily. Like you're more likely spending about $1,500. The good middle of the ground route would have probably been the CM MG Banshee. If you really wanted to ball out of control, you'd get an MP5. You're looking at about 2 to 3 grand for that. It would have been about 3 grand at the time. And then about a couple of years ago, there was this thing. It's called the Turkish lira. It basically collapsed, and there's a whole bunch of companies in Turkey that make really good quality firearms. And so there's this. I think it's called the AP5. There we go. The AP5 is like $1,000 now. At the time, yeah, like it pretty much $1,000 for basically a almost match perfect MP5 clone. With the same roll marks. And I mean, just no HK roll mark, but everything else was like the same tooling, right? So that sort of happened. Anyhow, I'm going on a rant. The point of this video, right, was what pistol caliber carbine do you recommend, Frankenman? Well, folks, this is what I recommend. I recommend the Extar EP9. This is a beautiful gun. I only had, to pay, I think, 650 for it. It did not come with the start angled foregrip. It did not come with the Bushnell optic. It also did not come with this SB03 brace. It kind of had a weird little fin thing going on because of the whole uncertainty about, is this considered a stock or not? But fuck them. You need to basically enjoy and use what you're going to use. If it's available, then buy it. If they're going to try to commit tyranny against you and say this is illegal and we're going to put you in jail, fuck them, right? That's what has to happen. And so, pretty much, that's what we've got. This was, I think, I paid $450 for this pistol. It is polymer, right? Make no mistake, this is plastic. So I mean, I 3D print, airsoft replicas all day. This is kind of along the realm of it. The reason why I suggest this is because this eats shit. Like this will eat anything. I fed all sorts of rounds in this, and it's just flawless. Flawless. I've had my fair share of like problems here and there with you know, running pistols and trying different, things. And it's like, oh, some ammo doesn't work. Oh, like I need a little bit of a warm up period. Like, oh, I need to clean this and have it oil, and then it's flawless. This had no such issue. This was just running and gunning out the gate, eats everything, and it really like, yeah, it's just like it reminds me of my mechanic, which I've shown in other videos, the TP9. The deal with the mechanic is it is point and click. This is very similar. It's point and click. Like I said, this is very budget oriented. I think everything together, this was $650. Right? So I think 450 for the weapon. I believe I paid $60 for the foregrip. I think I paid another 60 for this, and then I paid 60 for that. Yeah. So that's kind of all that happened, and everything said and done. You probably could have went to like, what is it, Reddit, right? Gun accessories for sale. Got a salty dog version of these for like 20 bucks, maybe. I don't know. This would have been kind of harder to find. The thing that oh, and this, this is obviously printed. This is a Danny Meatball drum. Yeah, no, 9 millimeter. It's 50 rounds. So yeah, like yeah. But I was running, ACI like 30 stick mags in here, and this was solid. And so pretty much, yeah, like I would say if you're looking to get going in the PCC game and you don't want to, spend an arm and a leg, Yeah, this is your best option, and I would consider this like I would consider this duty grade. This flash can came with it. This will come right off. It's threaded, and so therefore this is also an ideal suppressor host. Um, yeah, like I can't say nothing but good things about this gun. Extar, you can feel free to go ahead and sponsor me, and feel free to give me an affiliate code. I will drop it in this video so that I can help you sell rifles, so that I can earn income from it. Because yeah, this thing is great. Yeah. Right. That was yeah. I think that was probably bulk of the points I wanted to share about that. But I think before I go, I want to show you this cool thing I got printed here. Right. I thought it was neat. So check this out. So this is not a Stark foregrip, but it basically is a Stark foregrip. Right. So yeah. See, like it's not exactly the same, but it's sort of the same. Right. So I'm excited to yeah, it's kind of got a slightly different kind of feel, but um, it's close. You know, it's like a bit more aggressive. It also doesn't have the little cylinder no holder, so that is something. But yeah, like it's kind of chunky. So maybe I messed up by making it 100% because you know this is super weighty. Like I'd probably be happy with this at like 40% or even 30%. Yeah. So right. So yeah, ultimately, I mean, I'm gonna probably get a couple more of these going even. Yeah, see, this is pretty close. Like this. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of spot on. Maybe I even yeah, this is nice. It's not exactly, but this is really good. I like it. So very cool. Yeah. So that's where we're at. Like I said, this is a real one. Yeah, go ahead and get you one if you can. Um, yeah, that's everything. That's it. Pretty much all I had to tell you and talk to you about right now. I will probably be jumping on with the live stream later on today. I am looking for fellow Helldivers. Sorry about the whole PSN thing, but I really don't give a shit. Feel free to DM me with your game invite code. Find me on Twitter. Reach out to me that way as well. Ask me to follow so that way, if we're mutuals, we can send the DM and we can kind of get linked together in a game. Like I said, I do the live streaming, so you may be subject to be on there if we game together. But it's all good. Thanks again. And like I always say, I love you. Please remember to love your neighbor. Take care.